Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share, all of that would be very much appreciated. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on twin flames. It's based on my life. It is called Perception, the Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box below. You can also find links to view trailers that I created for each of them that give hints to the story. You can also find links to view lives that I've uploaded from Facebook where I'm reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook following. We're having a lot of fun with that. You might want to join in. You can also find links for my author's page on Facebook as well as my personal wall. You can follow me, send me a friend request. You can also find a link to my friend April's new astrology channel here on YouTube. She is excellent. Give her a shot. Subscribe. And if you can also find links for uploaded lives that I did on my story, my twin flame mission. And also, if you are seeking a personal reading, I am now offering those. The information for that is also in the description box below. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you are attracted to it is when it is right for you. This is the Celtic cross spread, which I read a little differently than others, so I'll explain as I go. At the heart of everything for you at this time, Pisces, you have your own energy. Okay, so this is the Princess of Cups, and she is reversed. And in this deck, when a card is reversed, it doesn't have a different meaning. It means that the energy is not fully manifested. So this Princess of Cups is all about exploring your emotions, taking a brave dive into yourself, your emotional self, and exploring what is in there. This is, as a princess also, I'd like to mention that she is a youthful energy. This is an intuitive person. This is a deep relaxation that can be accomplished through the understanding of the emotional self. Okay, so you'll see here that she's reversed, and so I just kind of feel like either you are on the verge of doing this or you are not quite feeling like yourself right now. Your emotions, you may not be so in touch with them. This could be the universe's way of telling you, Pisces, that it's time for you to do this. It's time for you to explore your inner world. It's time for you to take that plunge into the depths of your soul and your emotions and see what's in there, but also do it with like a youthful energy, with your intuition, with your sensitivity, okay? Now, the next energy that we read is the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, and this is quite a card to have doing that. This is the Emperor. This is a major arcana card, and for those of you who are new to my channel, a major arcana card represents a message from the universe that this energy in your life right now is part of your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is it's like the plan for you. When you incarnate here as the person you are, you're learning lessons in order to raise the vibration of your soul. Now, this card that is affecting is it is always read right side up. And so I feel like either this could be an Aries in your life right now. It could be someone who is very much the boss. You know, the Emperor is very much in charge and in control. Or this could be you, actually. You may be so much in control of your life and being the boss right now. You may be not noticing that you need to go inside and see your emotional self, okay? Now, the next energy that we read is the what is at the base of everything, what is at the root of all of this right now. And this is your own energy again, Cups energy, water energy, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this one in particular is Scorpio energy, and it's got Mars here too. Now, Mars is the ruler of Aries. So I'm thinking this may have something to do with an Aries in your life, or this general this energy may be causing you to begin to feel this way. Now, what this card is the crying over spilt milk card. It's a mourning kind of card where these three cups have dumped over, and the person is very upset about that, and they don't see the Two of Cups behind them. So now this is reversed. So this energy is not fully manifested in your life, but I feel like maybe in your subconscious this is starting to sneak up on you. And I think this is why this is here. You're going to have to go ahead and look at your emotions and see why this energy of mourning over something that you've lost is starting to sneak up on you like this. That you can't control life as much as you might think you can, okay? If it's this energy that you're dealing with, if there's no Aries in your life particularly, or it doesn't even have to be an Aries, it can just be like a masculine energy in your life that is very much in control and in charge. If that isn't the case, then this is your energy being a little too strong, okay? And not noticing that your emotions needs to be addressed. Now, the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. And you'll see that this card is also upside down. And it also has a Mars energy attached to it, okay? So this is, there could be a Capricorn involved here too, but when I look at this card, if it isn't a Capricorn that's moving out of your life, which I'm sure some of you it could be, this represents business. Capricorn is the entrepreneur of the zodiac, okay? And so this looks like this was possibly some sort of business or even a commercial transaction or a project or something that never really got off the ground. Now, 3 is the number of manifestation. You have the idea, then you have the goal, and then you have the plan, and then it starts to work. And that's why this is called works. But this energy is upside down, and therefore it never really got off the ground. Discs are all about your health and your wealth. Discs are often called coins in other decks, or pentacles. Now, the next two energies that I read are, for me as a reader, are future cards. This is a more immediate future, whereas this is a future that happens after this one. Okay, yet we are going in a clockwise motion, and so we read this one first. So in your not so immediate future, what we have here is Wands energy. This is fire energy. It's passion. It's connected to your career. It's connected to, it is energy. Fire is energy, and so it's also spirit. Spirit is what gives us passion here, okay? But this is the wounded warrior energy is what I'm hearing first of all, because there's a couple of meanings for this card. This could be that you're going to be in the eye of the storm of a certain battle, okay? But I have a feeling that you're going to be in this wounded warrior energy in your not so immediate future. And the message for this card is this is when you have to gather your last bit of strength. This is the 9 of Wands. There's 10 wands in the deck. And so this is like the last battle, and you have to gather up all your strength in order to fight that one last battle. You're beaten, you're tired, you're defensive, you're upset. But you've got one more battle left to go, okay? Now this is saying you've got it though. You've got the strength to do this. Notice how this moon is in the darkness. There may be a Sagittarius involved here. There doesn't have to be. But you see the moon is in this darkness, and as it moves up the wand, you'll see at the end here is the sun, and the sun represents happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. And so then what it does is it lightens up everything. So this is like you're almost there. It's like the sun is rising, and all you need is the strength to get through that last bit of the night, and the next thing you know, it will be a brand new day. Now the reason why I feel like you're having the wounded warrior energy here is through this. First of all, even though this is cups and this is wands, this is an 8 and this is a 9. So it's like it's a progression. Okay? Now you are, the 8 of cups is when you're feeling pretty overwhelmed emotionally. This is when you want to just give up and drop everything. This is your own energy as well. This is a big message for you right now. This is fully manifested energy, and as this is too, neither of these are upside down. And so in your immediate future, you may feel a bit overwhelmed. You may feel quite emotional, and it may be because you haven't dove into your emotions, or you did and it's too much for you. You see what I'm saying? But because this happens after this one, I'm feeling that you need to just gather your strength and your courage, because you're almost there. You're almost done. Okay? There's some ending that is going to take place for you. And, I mean, the Emperor here, say this is your energy right now. If this doesn't represent a person in your life, if this is your energy, you have all the strength that you need. The Emperor does everything that is needed to put his empire together. He started as a knight, then he became king, and he went through battle after battle after battle. And when he became king of one country or kingdom, then he took another, and then another, and then another, until he became the emperor. So you see what I'm saying? It's like if you want to if this is your goal, you've got only a little ways longer to go. Now, this is your hopes card, and what we have here is sword energy. Sword is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and in particular, this one is Libra, and I also feel like this has a Pisces energy in it, because here's the moon. Okay? And so what this is, you'll see that this is peace. You're hoping for some peace, but also, since this is upside down, this is not fully manifested yet. So what I think is that you're hoping for a couple of choices to become clear to you, okay? Swords are very much the mind. They're very much logic, okay? But we can't always use logic to make our way through life, okay? But so you're hoping that a path will become clear, one of two ways to go. Or you're hoping that you're gonna, no, that's what it is, yeah. You're hoping that a path or two will present itself, and then you'll be able to make a decision that will bring you balance, and that will bring whatever is hidden from you out into the light. Just like here, I'm feeling the moon turning into the sun, that what is hidden from you will come to light so that you know which choice to make. Now, the next energy that we read is your environment card. And here we have Mars again, even though this is sword energy. And now, this has a Gemini influence to it. And so this is worries. Okay, there may, this is you. Of course, now for some of you, somebody could be being cruel to you at this point. I mean, I never say that that's not true. But most of the time, this is us being cruel to ourselves and our thoughts. If we're in our mind too much, we're not listening to our intuition. To listen to your intuition, you have to quiet your thoughts. You have to turn off the logic for a bit and allow spirit to talk to you. So I think what you are doing is you're having sleepless nights, you're having nightmares, you're having worries. You can't get out of your head. You don't know what's going on. You're searching for a way to choose, and it's just not coming up for you. But like I said, I think the key here is going deep inside of your emotions to find out what brings you joy, what brings you peace. You can have a deep relaxation when this is accomplished. Okay? Going into your emotions and finding out who you are emotionally, listening to your intuition is what I'm hearing now. That my guides are saying this is about intuition. If you stay in your head too long, this is what's going to happen. So sometimes what you need to do most of the time, the advice for this card is to go ahead and sit down and talk with somebody. Talk with somebody that you trust. It could be a Gemini, okay? Doesn't have to be, though. I mean, you could even be worried about a Gemini. But also the Mars influence, Mars is in Aries right now, and it is in retrograde. And that energy brings up stuff like this. It's all over here, okay? Aries, Mars rules Aries. There's Mars here, there's Mars here, there's Mars here, and now here's Mars again. And so I'm feeling like it's this energy that's going on right now. Now Mars will be out of retrograde November 13th. So up until then, just keep an eye on this kind of energy and just realize that the best thing to do is to meditate, to get in touch with your intuition, because it's going to be the thing that clears things up for you. The next energy that we read is your fear card, and here we have discs again, and this is a 2. So I'm noticing that you have 2 9s, so you may want to Google angel number 99. I Google it 99 angel number. That's how I Google these things. And you also have 2 2s, okay? So you may want to go ahead and Google 22 angel number, okay? So 22, and this is all about duality. And here we have Capricorn again. So that's the second time we've seen Capricorn in here. Yeah, this is about your money. You're afraid that you're going to have to juggle your finances. And I'm being told to turn it on its side. So I think that you're afraid that you're going to have to juggle your finances forever, because this is the eternal lemniscate. And that represents eternity. But I don't think that's true. I think that this is a fully manifested energy. So right now you probably are juggling your money. Things are a little uncertain right now in the world. People are losing their jobs, people's jobs are changing, and so it's probably pretty worrisome for you. Okay, but I'm feeling that because this card is right side up, it says that you're doing a good job. Even though you were afraid that you're going to have to keep doing this, even though you're afraid you'll have to do it forever, you are doing a good job at it. Okay? And this is the yin and yang. This is the masculine and the feminine. You've got the feminine and the masculine right at the heart of everything. So I think what you're doing is you're doing a pretty good job keeping your money in balance. Oh, I just said God. Okay, so this is your outcome, and this is upside down. You'll see that this isn't a fully manifested energy just yet. And now I don't like the name of this card. Every time I get this card, I tell people that I do not believe in failure. This is the reason why they called this failure is because in other decks you'll see someone sitting there looking at their garden, which is just growing, and they're not doing anything about it, when what they really should be doing is weeding it and watering it and fertilizing it and getting down in the mud and taking out the slugs and all that. So that's what this means, is eventually this card is going to flip, and you're just going to continue to take care of your garden. Just continue to take care of your health and wealth. Just continue on. See what I'm saying? And there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, because even though this does feel like a conflict to you, here we have Mars again, okay? So, and there may be a Leo involved, but there doesn't have to be. Here's another 7. So this is the 7, and here's a 7. There's another message for you, Pisces. Look up 77 angel number and see what you get out of that too. That is going to help you out. But what this is a conflict, okay? You may be feeling defensive. You may be feeling like this wounded warrior already, and you're like, oh gosh, how much longer? But I'm really feeling that because we have all this Mars all over the place, all over this reading, it's telling you that it's all this that you're feeling right now is because of the Mars in Aries retrograde. It makes people have short tempers, they get cranky, they get worried, okay? But you'll notice that this card is Valor. Okay, now the difference between this and the Five of Wands is, okay, they're both constructive. This conflict, this battle, will come out with a positive ending. But the difference between that, the 5 and the 7, is that this means that you've got the upper hand. Okay, that's one thing better than the 5 of Wands. And you know, I just said God earlier, so I'm just feeling like what you need to do is pray. Okay, just pray, meditate, breathe, and things, you're going to get there. You're going to have a positive outcome, and you'll have the upper hand, okay? Oh, wow. Okay, see? And then there's your beautiful balance. Once you get through this, you're going to have this beautiful balance between your masculine and your feminine energies. And you know what, I'm just feeling, yeah, like, because you've got this, if this isn't a person for you, this is your energy, you're way too much in your masculine energy right now, and you're not enough in your intuitive feminine energy. The feminine is fun and intuitive and peaceful. Being more in this energy, the Princess of Cups, will bring you relaxation. It'll bring you peace. So you have an overage of this masculine energy. We have an overage. This is Aries, okay? So this is Mars in Aries, is just, I'm feeling like it's just really bugging you, okay? So once you get through this battle, which you will have the upper hand because you are Pisces. Pisces is very intuitive. It shouldn't be that hard for you to go ahead and do this. And that's why you have this right side up right away under this last conflict or battle, and then whoa, and then okay, then your masculine energy will charge forward again, and you might end up still feeling a little cranky, but after that, happiness and joy. Okay, the sun will come out again. You see what I'm saying? It's going to come out. You've just got to let the sun rise, and before the sun rises, it gets darker before the dawn. This represents the anger of the gods. Look how she's not fully manifested though, okay? So I think that you'll just be maybe a little cranky again because you want to move forward. You want to fly forward, but it's all about this balance, okay? The masculine is the one that makes you want, this guy knows what he wants and he goes after it. So there's this part of you inside that just wants to do that. Okay, of course it does. The masculine, which is Mars, is fighting to move forward, okay? But the feminine inside of you knows that you've got to slow down, okay? And that's why it's irritating. But here you have the sun, and everything's going to be okay, all right? Try to remember that Mars goes out of retrograde in Aries November 13th. I know that's like a whole month and a half, but that it will only serve you, Pisces, to go ahead and connect with spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. Meditate, quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. That's the only way you're going to see a way out of this, okay? And really, I just think it's the energy. Try not to watch like too much news right now, too, okay? All the harsh things that are going on in the world will only irritate you. So just try to stay in your more nurturing feminine energy, which is your energy, cups, okay? And nurture yourself. Take the salt baths. Salt baths cleanse your aura. Bubble bath, if you don't have use Epsom salt. It really helps. Plus it takes pain out of your body away. Put a little lavender in there. The lavender calms you down. Pamper yourself and meditate. Find solitude and yeah, just try to pamper yourself and that's how you'll help yourself out of this. Now, how much control do you have over this? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor arcana, and you have one. Okay, so it's Aries and Mars that is just really a huge factor for you right now. You're very intuitive, and so you're probably picking up all the rest of the world or the people around you getting cranky because of it too. Okay, it's just kind of one of those energies that is very intense, and you know, he is just in charge right now. And so what you want to do is find that peace, okay? You have the control. All the rest of these cards represent your free will. So if you can go ahead and make this card flip and not let this one mourn, and just make sure that you see that you still have 2 cups, okay? There's still goodness in your life. Be grateful for your abundance and find that quiet place. Find that beautiful feminine energy, and you're going to be all good. You'll get through this. We're all going to get through this, Pisces. All right, that's what I have for you at this time. See you next time.